This is the Beechcraft Premier 1A, a pioneer as the first business jet to use carbon graphite epoxy as the primary structure, on top of still claiming bragging rights of being the fastest light jet with the largest cabin cross-section. It takes time to work the bugs out of most all-new airplane designs, and the Beechcraft Premier is no exception. The Premier's design goals of being the fastest light jet with the largest cabin cross-section were accomplished when it entered service in 2001. But it is with the 1A version that the Premier is hitting its stride as a mature design. Speed, cabin room, and price are three good reasons to consider the Premier 1A if you're in the market for a light jet. With 6-passenger cabin seating, 450-knot cruise, and fighter-like climb performance, the Premier 1A is the largest airplane in the light jet class and offers a cabin cross-section nearly as large as that of the Citation Excel. But after several years since its introduction, can it still keep up with the more modern light jets? Stay with us till the end of the video because here is everything you need to know about the Beechcraft Premier 1A. Stepping inside the cockpit thanks to panel-mounted yokes, the flight deck is easier to get into and out of. The Premier was the first airplane to use Collins Proline 21 avionics with the big 8x10-inch flat panel displays, and the system has worked well. But the original system had only a primary flight display in the front of the pilot and a multi-function display in the center as standard. The 1A now has a third display as PFD on the right side, plus Collins digital radios and the file server system that allows you to see NEXRAD and other weather information, enhanced maps, Jeppesen approach charts, and other data we have come to expect in a modern cockpit. Premier 1A models also introduced Collins Integrated Flight Information System, which brought JetView, XMWX display capabilities, synthetic vision, an expanded database, and WAAS capability. The modernization package is retrofittable to all Premiers, effectively bringing them up to date with the 1A in the avionics department. Interiors also are improved in the 1A. The cockpit is, like the cabin, roomy for a light jet with excellent visibility. The cockpit design is clean, modern, and free of clutter. The Williams FJ44 engines have electronic fuel control units that behave exactly like full-authority digital engine controls, except they are single-channel and are backed up by mechanical units. A true FADEC must be multiple channels since there is no mechanical redundancy. The electronic engine controls in the Premier handle all power limit management from start to shutdown automatically, just as a FADEC does. You can really appreciate the new brakes as soon as you roll off the chocks. It takes no skill or practice to make a smooth stop from any speed. You may think it should be easy to make smooth-powered brakes, but that task has driven most jet makers crazy at one time or another, and Beech now has it right in the Premier. Now let's step into the cabin. The interior boasts a length of 13 feet 6 inches or 4.11 meters, a width of 5 feet 6 inches or 1.68 meters, and a height of 5 feet 5 inches or 1.65 meters, which provides a half a foot or 15 centimeters more headroom than other light jets. The extra diameter of the circular cabin translates into an even greater advantage in cabin width, particularly at the floor level. The cross-section is actually closer to that of a conventional midsize than to the competitive light jets. The cabin is outfitted with 6 adjustable seats in a club configuration, and a 7th passenger can accompany the pilot if the cockpit is in single pilot configuration. However, the size advantage of the Premier was ill-used in the original cabin design. Routing of air ducts, wires, controls, and other necessary items was not optimized, so they claimed usable cabin space. The headliner with its lighting panels did not maximize the headroom the fuselage structure offered, and the window reveals that surrounded the very large cabin windows were sort of a retro automotive-inspired design that made the cabin smaller, both visually and in reality. The newly designed interior in the Premier 1A takes full advantage of the potential offered by the carbon fiber fuselage. What Beech did is copy the best of the interior design in its other airplanes and in the competition. The sidewalls are now smooth, one-piece elements that provide maximum shoulder room when seated. Unlike some other light jets, you can sit upright without your shoulder or your head being squeezed inboard by the curve of the fuselage. The window openings are maximized for visibility and to enhance the spacious feeling of the cabin. The Premier 1A features a small but functional galley equipped to handle the basic needs of passengers and includes storage for refreshments and light meals, a hot beverage maker, and typically a microwave or convection oven for heating food. Overhead, Beech created a smooth headliner without the protrusions of the original. The environmental ductwork that took up cabin space has been redesigned and offers improved temperature control, and soft light washes down the sidewalls from the new headliner. While the original cabin design was dramatic, perhaps even gaudy, the 1A cabin is subtle and elegant, with obviously only top-grade leathers, wood veneer, and carpet. The Premier 1A is equipped with an advanced environmental control system that maintains the cabin altitude at a comfortable level, approximately 8,000 feet or 2,440 meters at the aircraft's maximum operational altitude of 41,000 feet or 12,500 meters. Connectivity and entertainment options are generally tailored to meet business needs, including Wi-Fi connectivity for staying connected to the internet, satellite communication, and power outlets for charging electronic devices. Entertainment systems vary, but typically include individual monitors and audio systems that passengers can control to enjoy music or video content. Noise levels in the cabin are impressively low for a light jet, thanks to the design of the fuselage, soundproofing materials, and the aircraft's advanced aerodynamics. The lavatory is modest but functional, located at the rear of the cabin. It includes a flushing toilet, a sink, and a small window. For privacy, a sliding door separates the lavatory from the main cabin area. Lastly, there are 2 exterior baggage compartments that can hold 150 pounds or 68 kilograms in the nose, and 400 pounds or 180 kilograms in the aft external storage. Now let's talk about the engine, performance specifications, and how it flies. The Beechcraft Premier 1A is powered by Williams FJ44-2A engines with a TBO of 3,500 hours, each producing a thrust of 2,300 pounds, totaling 4,600 pounds for the aircraft. The aircraft requires 3,800 feet or 1,160 meters of runway to take off at sea level on a standard day. The Premier boasts a 4,000 FPM initial climb rate, can reach FL 410 in less than 25 minutes, and has a maximum cruising altitude of 41,000 feet or 12,500 meters. Max speed is Mach 0.80 or about 451 knots. At FL 370, the aircraft burns about 1,000 pounds per hour at Mach 0.78. At the max certified ceiling of FL 410 going at Mach 0.68, fuel burn would decrease to about 700 to 800 pph. The engines are controlled by an electronic engine control system that has the same capabilities as a FADEC, except instead of dual digital channels, it has only one with a mechanical backup. The plane has a maximum net payload of 1,450 pounds or 660 kilograms and a full fuel payload of 370 pounds or 168 kilograms. And finally, the aircraft has a maximum range of 1,460 nautical miles, which is 1,700 miles or 2,700 kilometers, and a minimum landing distance of 3,170 feet or 970 meters. Now let's talk about prices. The base purchase price for a new Beechcraft Premier 1A was $7 million before options. But today, the price for a used model is $2 million to $3 million, and the charter price is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000 per hour. Naturally, prices will vary depending on availability, fuel prices, ground fees, and more. While the annual fixed cost is estimated at $400,000 to $600,000, the average hourly operating cost is estimated at $1,500 to $2,500. Thank you for staying with us till the end. Here are 2 videos you can watch next. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.